Hey everyone, it's Jacqueline. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, subscribe because I post a new video every single week. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about 5 New Year's resolutions that I have for 2021. If you haven't seen my last video, go check it out because I rated my 2020 New Year's resolutions based on how well I did, and it was not good. So if you guys want to see how I did for 2020, go check that out. Now for 2021, I have pretty much almost the same goals as I had in 2020. The reason for that is because I didn't really accomplish my 2020 goals and I don't want to just kind of sweep it under the rug. I want to try again for the new year. So yeah, sorry if this is kind of repetitive, but I did kind of change it around a bit to make it a better goal or kind of update it for where I'm at right now. So yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so for my first New Year's resolution, I want to start going out more. Now, I know this whole thing with COVID, that's going to make it pretty hard, but if you couldn't tell from my last video, I actually did pretty good on that goal because I found ways to go out in the best way possible. So I want to continue going to parks, I want to continue taking hikes in the summer or when it starts to get a little warmer, or maybe even instead of taking a car, I walk somewhere. That way I can get that outdoor feeling and I can just be not in my house. So yeah, 2020 taught me a lot. I'm starting to appreciate going out more and I just want to continue doing that as we go into the new year. Basically, any opportunity I have to be outside, I'm gonna take it. So even if I'm just at home, for example, like right now, when I'm editing this video, I could go outside and edit it on my front porch, you know, instead of editing it on my bed. Or if I'm doing homework, I'll try to do it outside. It'll be a little hard to do that now because it's cold, and like I said, I'm sensitive to the cold. Anytime that it's warm enough for me to go outside, I'm gonna do it. My second New Year's resolution is to start journaling more. I really want to write down all of the moments and memories that happened. There was a video I did maybe like a couple weeks ago where I was reading my diary, and basically it was a journal where I wrote in it every single day for about 6 or 7 months. And a lot happened throughout those 6 months that I forgot about, feelings that I forgot that I felt, lessons that I forgot that I learned. So me writing it all down, it helps me remember all those things. And it's kind of like a story about myself. So I want to start doing that more. I want to get a little journal and maybe try to write in it every day. Not like a whole page, but maybe like a paragraph every day, just explaining what I did that day, how I felt, what I learned. Some days are going to be more boring than the others, but I still want to write down what I did that day. I just feel like it'll help me stay in touch with my feelings a little bit more, and it's something that I could reflect back on. Usually most of the time I don't really know how I'm feeling until I start writing stuff down, so that's why I want to start journaling. Number 3 is embrace my confidence. So lately I have been pretty confident in myself, but in a way where you like fake it till you make it. Like, I'm not that confident, but when I try to take an Instagram picture, I'm still pretty insecure in myself, but I pretend to be confident, which makes me feel confident. And then that tricks my mind into thinking I actually am confident. So that's what it means when you say like fake it till you make it. But my goal this year is to no longer fake it. I want to make it. I want to actually feel confident in myself. I want to start wearing more clothes, more shoes. I want to be more stylish in a way where like I feel good in my clothes. There's a lot of clothes that I buy but I haven't worn yet because I don't feel confident enough to wear it. It's very much out of my comfort zone, but it's still clothes that I want to wear, clothes that I think are cute, and clothes that I wish I had enough confidence to wear. Be very positive about my looks and honestly just don't care. Like, I'll be staring at a picture forever and I'll like nitpick every single thing that I don't like, and then eventually it causes me to overthink and I just don't post it. Usually I don't do that, like it's not that bad. I got pretty good at just posting whatever I want to, but this year I just don't want to think about it. I just want to pose, take the picture, and just post it. Even if I don't really think I look that good, I still want to post it if I like the picture, because honestly, who cares? Like, the only person that is judging my photo is myself. Everybody else who sees it is like, oh look, it's Jacqueline, she looks happy, oh this is a cute picture, you know? Nobody's thinking, oh my god, look at her hairline, oh my god, look at the way she smiles. Like, no one is thinking that. And if they are, screw them, you know? Like, there's no room for letting people judge me, and there's no room for letting me judge myself. So like, let's just be happy this year. Wear whatever we want, post whatever picture you want, and just be confident and happy in ourselves. And you guys should do this resolution too, because I'm already looking forward to it and I already feel 10 times better. So the fourth one is get back on track with my faith. So if you guys saw the last video, you know that I did not do well with my first resolution, and that was to strengthen in my faith. The reason for that was not only because it was 2020, but also because of myself. I didn't prioritize it as much as I would like to. I do talk to God every day, but more like in a casual way. Like, you know how people have conversations with themselves or they talk to themselves in their head? That's pretty much me, but with God. Like, I'll just be driving in my car and I'd be like, oh God, guess what I did today? So I did this today, and guess what? I overcame this fear, and I'm really happy. I'm really thankful that you were able to push me forward and blah, blah, blah. Like, I talk to him almost as if I'm talking to a friend, which is really good. That's not bad at all. That's actually something that most people can't do. That's what people struggle with. But for me, it's the opposite. It's really easy to talk to him as a friend, but it's really hard for me to do it in a formal way. For example, I'm really good at just casually talking to him, but I'm really bad at like sitting down and doing the rosary, having a formal prayer. To me, that's really hard for me to do in my home. It's really easy if I'm like at church or I'm at adoration or anything like that. So I really want to get used to that a little bit more. I want to start saying prayers more. I don't want to talk to him throughout the day just like randomly. I want to sit down and dedicate maybe like an hour towards him, just something where I just focus on him and not where I'm like multitasking, where I'm like driving or like at the store, you know what I mean? So that's what I want to do. And hopefully I do really well on this one. I'm for sure gonna look back at this video, that way I can remember my New Year's resolutions, because that was the mistake I made last year, was that I never looked back at the video, which means I forgot pretty much all of my resolutions. So this time I'm going to look back at this video. And the fifth and final resolution for 2021 is to post on YouTube once a week. Now, this was my resolution last year, and it was one of the best resolutions I ever completed. So I'm gonna continue it on into 2021. I know this may be a bit of a stretch. First of all, I am super grateful for all the subscribers I have, but I think I'm going to make it a goal to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm not gonna expect anything. I would be surprised if I hit like 300 or 400 by the end of the year, but I'm just gonna try to hit 1,000. Like, just keep that in mind as a motivation, because once you hit 1,000 you can get monetized, not including like the watch hours. Like, that's still something I need to accomplish, but subscribers are harder to get than watch hours, in my opinion. That's what I'm seeing from my channel. So yeah, for sure I do want to keep posting a video every single week, but if I want to be monetized on YouTube and I want to hit 1,000 subscribers, I need to put more effort into my videos. So that's why I want it as my goal, because I want to have something that will motivate me to try better in my videos. And I already put effort into my channel. I put a lot of effort, but I want to go out of my way and put even more. And I want to put more time into my editing, maybe try to make it look better, and just experiment with my channel and see where it goes. And I'm really excited to see what's going to happen. I also want my boyfriend to be in more of my videos, because he's a big part of my life, and if I'm doing a fun video, I want to be able to share that experience with him. That way it can give us more of like a bonding experience, and it'll just be something fun to do in our relationship. I'm still gonna continue posting every single week, so don't miss out on next week's video, and I'm gonna try to be a little more creative with my ideas. I'm gonna try to plan more ahead. That way I can be more organized and stay on top of things. But yeah, those are my 5 New Year's resolutions for 2021. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please write down your resolutions. That way you won't forget it, because if you just keep them up here, they're gonna fly away. You are most likely to do a task if you write it down or record yourself. So do yourself a favor, start 2021 right, and jot down those goals, or make a video, do a video diary, tell it to a friend, put it on your wall. That way you look at it all the time. And remember to keep it realistic. Don't be so hard on yourself. So for example, if your goal is to try to be happy the entire year, you should already know that that's not possible. There's gonna be sad days. So if you want, you can make it a little more realistic and say that your goal could be to find healthy ways to cope with all of your emotions. Just something that'll help you become better rather than like force you to become better, you know what I mean? But if you're setting super high expectations for yourself, it's probably just gonna stress you out. So remember to make them realistic, simple, something that will not put too much pressure on yourself. And overall, I just hope you guys have a really good year, better than last year at least. Let's hope 2021 treats us right. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.